As an ambassador extraordinaire of prisons, my major focus is on crime prevention. I want to remind you of something you may not have thought about. The pain, the trauma, and the deplorable prison conditions associated with imprisonment. For you to think through your actions before committing crime or being lured into crime.
Our prisons, 43 prisons, are in a deplorable state.
Mami Adwa Nyaboche. Would you say that the nature of the system
is very bad?
In a way pushed you into manipulating the system yourself?
For sure. But the system was so weak, so down that I forged an official receipt for 6 students.
I was sentenced to a jail term of 18 years imprisonment.
I'm serving 25 years.
And I was given 35 years.
The lowest sentence here is about 15 years.
I've been here for 5 years. Others have been here for 7 years, 8 years.
When you were told, Kweku Gardner,
yeah,
you've been sentenced to how many years?
2 years imprisonment.
2 years in prison. Was your wife in court?
My wife was not in court, but my mom was there, my sisters were also there.
How did you feel?
Very aggrieved.
Very aggrieved?
Yeah.
With yourself?
With myself, yes. Because I've been a thorn in the flesh of my parents, and even in the society, the locality I live in. And to that extent, myself.
The major crime is that you shot a police officer.
Yes.
What led to the shooting of the police officer?
So I shot him.
Okay.
But I did not mean to kill him.
Which part
I was trying
of the
to
body?
shoot at his leg.
And then it hit the stomach or
Yeah,
something?
and it unfortunately hit the stomach.
Right.
If I were to hold my hand that day, it wouldn't have landed me in prison.
Most often we forget that the distance between our home and our potential second home, a prison, is very, very close.
You'll be sleeping 97 people in a room. I pray I don't go to hell.
Why?
For the hell on earth is enough.
Being in prison for a second, like hellfire. You don't control your life in prison. The room you sleep is being locked by somebody, and the key is taken out.
The condition here in prison is very terrible. Completely terrible.
It's a hell. If you find yourself here, you will suffer a lot. You will not find it easy at all.
Yeah, that's what to me school.
Me back right, come baby, because oh, Jano, Papa come from. He said, "Kimpono cry and you will cry, mommy."
You may be very rich back home, but that doesn't matter. On this occasion in prison, this truck is the only available one to take you to hospital. For the condemned prisoner, being condemned perpetually to the condemned block with no hope, but dreams of death, must be the most painful experience that should make us see crime as our worst enemy.
Being here, we are out of human beings. If you will say something to, you don't even cross over the wall. I regret being a prisoner today, because to be in condemned prison, because I can be able to work and do something for the government or to the country and to my family. But as I'm here today, what am I going to do? I can't do anything.
That's it. I think it means that we should be 2 minutes and never war.
Never war.
I'm family. Some question maybe on the moon. No, I want you to my brother or when you are not about 7 I am company service with me. He said, my job is never baby. I call it. Come with you. Come with you.
What advice would you give to many out there, especially the youth who claim there is no job, so engaging in internet fraud, holds the key to their success?
Fraud is not a result or a relief from poverty. No, it will never end you nowhere than end you wearing the same uniform as I wear here. I want to take this opportunity to address our parents, to have an equivocal relationship with their children. Keep eyes on them, because there are instances where your child goes out most often in the night, comes late and turns drunk. The parents don't care. All these things are the beginning of going wayward. So I want to address the youth that crime doesn't pay in general, and drug addiction is a chain you would find very hard to break. Sister Sarah, Mrs. Sarah Gardner, and my two kids, Daniela and Princess. I want to take this opportunity to render a formal apology for misconducting myself as a father over all the past years. This time, it would never happen again.
I want to use this platform to appeal to everybody who is listening to me from the free world that crime does not pay. It could be you, it could be your wife, it could be your daughter or son. We are pleading that whoever has he or her freedom right now, value that freedom. Stop crime. We in Koforidua support the Stop Crime campaign.
Let's stop crime. Let's join to campaign against crime.
We are taking our campaign to schools, churches, mosques, communities, and other trouble spots across the country.
I fully support the National Stop Crime campaign.
Support the National Stop Crime campaign to deter crime.